San Francisco 49ers. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And off we go in Santa Clara. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Hits his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space, find those completions outside the pocket.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Now they turn to their rookie from Georgia for the first time. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he can only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Down the left sideline he goes. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go. So far, so good.
They pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, getting the preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Isaac Guerrero. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Get the fullback involved here. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
At the 49-yard line.
On the give, it's Guerrero. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd down, looking for options. Short pass brought in, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
All set to go now from the 35. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Tight end wheels in the shallow throw. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Get set. Yellow.
Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. Connection made to Isaac Gurindo. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
What's up? You're not. Yellow.
From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Get set. Get set. Up. Up.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. You wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leading on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the 49ers tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Forbes right downfield to Olave. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Looking right, and he finds him. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. He's going to throw it again. Dumped off to his running back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Give him 5 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Motion man sent left. Still sticking with the passing game. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a second quarter lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Mevis now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Mevis ready to send this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Trying to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Takes the handoff, now to throw. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Down by Fred Warner.
Positive with that effort, you didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They send a receiver in motion right. They're going to try and throw it here. That one's complete, right side. And he'll go down here at the 16.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and just 2 to go. and they'll give it to him inside.
That defense generated some kind of pressure right there. The runner felt the need to improvise as long as he could to try to get that first down. That's impressive work to be defending 3rd and 2 in that kind of situation and turn it into 4th and very, very long. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive at points.
Nevis ready to send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, Purdy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Get set. Yellow. Watch out.
To the air again. Purdy escapes the pocket. And he's just going to hook this one into about low C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Finds the in route complete. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
From the gun, Gurindo. We heard he's forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
10 yards.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Here's Gurindo on 2nd down. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Gurindo has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Outside. Watch out.
Purdy will sneak it. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. The Saints call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's third and goal.
Get set, get set. You know,
Guerrero, and he gets in, touchdown. The 49ers make it a one-score game before halftime. Isaac Guerrero with the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score, don't let it go to fourth and goal, and he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on third and goal.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Throwing now on first down. He'll put everything he's got behind it. Oh, trying for a long way, but it's intercepted. And the 49ers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. That's one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. Too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
It is so easy to marvel at the sheer amount of distance he threw that football. But can we also take a step back and marvel about the amount of distance covered by that defender? He had to stick in coverage 50 yards down the field, and that's not just it. It's not even about getting there. Once you get there, you got to make the play. He did it. That is job well done.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
get set, get set. Yellow, yellow.
Back to throw it. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's not going to get there. He got close, Brock, but he's forced out on what turns out to be the final play of our second quarter. The first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take the lead right away in half number 2.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Basson for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead.
Saints 17.
Some type of because These niggas, we want to fuck you.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
And you bitches need to stop acting like y'all
Bass now to kick this away.
some type of commodity because these niggas, we want to fuck you. You know what? These niggas want to fuck anything with an ass.
Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to
These
get to the
niggas got
starting
any
at
moral
35.
standards or value. Those niggas don't need to get no dick on the damn. Them bitches should be out here ridiculous. Virgins. Dead hoes. So none of you hoes don't even deserve no dick. 50 rich. You should got the.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Running back sent in motion. Rolling from the gun here. Hits his running back. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner.
What up, Juan?
Traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards.
Shit, nothing much right here at the Easy.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Yeah.
Pass play coming here. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety bound, complete.
You say you want to go find some shoes?
Out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35.
Okay.
Big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap.
49ers closing in, and down he goes.
Shit.
Big play drives.
Yeah, I'm sitting right here at the house on Madden.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's
Yeah,
actually
nigga.
the first sack by this defense.
I'm
And
doing
now
too
comes the
much,
real
man.
question mark.
Shit.
Will it lead to more?
You been by the
Will
hood?
this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just came back it up.
Okay.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's second and 19. Back to throw. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Looking quickly here. From the gun on third down.
First, I went to the next one.
Caught by his back. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Okay, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
It's inside the 10. And he is
Yeah,
into the
okay.
end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grab the lead on their first series of the half. Revis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints push their lead to 3.
That's how I be.
Revis ready to send this one away.
Jury, the clothes, car, motherfucking shoes.
Return starts from the goal line.
That's how I be.
Just to get this back to the
I
20 before
swear.
he's taken down.
Real.
Hey, they bought you everything
San
out there,
Francisco to
goddamn
the line. Means first and 10. Purdy throwing here.
How you feeling now?
Toward the sideline, and he's got it.
Yeah.
Force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Defenders in the area.
Man, like a motherfucker, I'm telling you.
Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
I'm
This
telling
time
you.
you've just developed that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And he's got a decent game before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards.
She be saying the same. Oh, I don't want this. I don't want that. I'm tired of this. This all you, man.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as
Right.
the ball is in to break things up. And it sets up second down.
Shit, we can.
Again, it's Purdy. That one's complete over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
First down throw by Purdy. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that side. Second down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field world preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver.
I mean, shit.
Defense again.
I have to see what time.
Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to
being a bill collector right now.
No. So we probably be able to go because I'll probably just
drive, 3rd and 1.
work out and then.
Yeah, we can work on this shit.
Shotgun handoff to Garindo. They'll have the first down and even more.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we can do that. That's it. So I'm gonna go back out tonight around probably around 12 or 1. And then I could just take off for the morning around early in the morning.
And the 49ers take a 4-point lead. Pass now to kick this away.
Nigga ain't break down in a minute.
Yeah,
He got all
I guarantee you, a nigga can still do the same workout we've been. Bishop's
Man.
guarantee. Guarantee.
Oh shit.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Working now from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more.
Niggas should be cool.
The 3-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 7. Setting up to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a lead just before the end of the 3rd.
Yeah.
Quarterback, receiver, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
Say, 2 and 1?
Yeah.
And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off.
Oh, yeah. On the grabber.
If this comes into play later in the second half. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away.
Yeah, I can.
That's bull.
Return starts at the 3. This makes it up to the 25.
Yeah, that's.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face 2nd down.
25-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun.
That shit was garbage. That shit.
He's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48.
This nigga did.
We've reached the end of 3 in our week 1 opener. It's 49ers.
Well, they stay getting fired on them.
Here, they trail to start the 4th.
He cost me $500 on the prize pick.
So what you bet on?
Bet. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I bet on. I bet 5 picks.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
$40. It would have got you 500. So I bet Darnold to get under 263 yards passing, which he did. I bet that Cooper Kupp get over 3.5 which he did. Got 6.
He will not score, but that does somehow block the first and goal less than a yard away from the end zone.
Field goal, which he did.
This game, no issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big
over
play.
73 rushing yards, which he did. He got over 100. Then I bet Diggs to get over 49 and a half yards. The nigga got 37 yards.
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket. They're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Going Fowler with a big tight end. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. They closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal.
Gosh, I just love seeing like that attitude offense in these key situations. Kind of call it the Andy Reid effect. He's been so good down here near the goal line, and that one, well, it almost went in for 6.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. Play action now. Purdy. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Into the game.
Who did?
Take a fourth-quarter lead. You can't blame him for riding on that play action. Brought down at the 1-yard line. You're expecting it to be a run. And that pass played the perfect call.
Show those defenders what they want to see, what they're expecting to see. So when they give them that good old run fake and pull it back,
when they pass it to him at the end of the third,
Man, that and the nigga fired on him.
Pass now to kick this away.
Man, I'm gonna kick one. Patriots when he's supposed to be there anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, they had a good season, good year and all that, but they not no Super Bowl team. Far from a Super Bowl team.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. They'll throw to start the drive. He'll dump this one out to his running back, complete. And he is right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. Second down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Oh, damn.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Pass play now. Finds him over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
You repeat that? The nigga kept throwing the ball. He's throwing the ball to where the receivers is going, or where they at, but he's not throwing to them. He's throwing like way away.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Putting a receiver in motion. Looking to throw. Defender runs, look as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Desperation time here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And his short gets the Manu set it down.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Yeah, he hard as a motherfucker. I was watching him too.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often
Motherfucker sleep on me.
players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Complete out to the right. And they bring him down around the 34.
A gain of 6 on the play. And this is third down.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. We're looking to throw. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw
I'll be here, bro.
Just got it
Shit, I'll hit you later.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Saints trailing by 5. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Sticking to the air here. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays.
Man, what was you doing? Chewing the clock, bro?
Underrated part of their overall passing game.
It's his running back. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're in 1st and goal.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
They'll try and punch it in. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Law sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Setting up to pass. Catch made. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on...
And he brings it in. That makes this a field goal game now.
What we say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time, they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2. That risk pays off.
Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Hauled in by Garindo. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Looking right, and he finds it.
Fuck.
And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds to stop the clock. They have a first down and even 30 seconds to play. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. He'll look to throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. Brought in right side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Again, it's Brock Purdy. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the
Good game, man.
play that should win them this game. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Second quarterback run here. So this will win on the road for the Saints. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think as both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another, they do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence. He did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
So that's it for us here. Brock Huard on crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.
Órale, güey. That's right. Scraps versus North Bay and Watsonville right here. Better get on those fucking scrappers. Oh, fuck, there's a shot. Can't run, you fucking scraps. Get on that, yeah. Fucking scraps. That's right. Scraps versus North Bay and Watsonville right here. Better get on those fucking scrappers. Oh, fuck, there's a shot. Can't run, you fucking scraps. Get on that, yeah. Fucking scraps. Órale, güey. That's right.
Then I called my man. I said who I wanted. You want Weezy? Nah, I said I wanted 50. That's what I said. He don't want no smoke though. Oh, oh. I called my man. He don't want no smoke. He ducking smoke. It's cool. So now, here we are trying to think about other people who would do it. You know what I'm saying? We mentioned Wayne, and Wayne wouldn't be bad. I respect Wayne. I'm a hot boy fan. Now. And then I called my man. I said who I wanted. You want Weezy? Nah, I said I wanted 50. That's what I said. He don't want no smoke though. Oh, oh. I called my man. He don't want no smoke. He ducking smoke. It's cool. So now.
If you can afford to rent, you can probably. If I could do it and work on. Even science. Even science. Afford to own. Most people think that they can't afford to buy a home, but they've already been paying what a mortgage. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm so faded, so faded, so faded, so faded. So faded. So faded. Faded, so faded. On gotta have him so faded. Come on. I'm just walking. Get your God watches. Buy a home.
The man pasted scales. Tired of one. Tired of wonder. Tired of wondering how you look with scales on his wife's body every day. He refused to stop. Until the scales covered her entire body. Then, the man ordered his wife to swim in the water, all because he had heard that a child born.
They not like us. Hey, Mahoney, why you got your shirt off? Wasn't you just sick the other day? Yeah, but that's the other day. You can't get stronger today, worrying about yesterday. And you know if the sun's up. Hey, Mahoney. Hey, Mahoney, why you got your shirt off? Wasn't you just sick the other day? Yeah, but that's the other day. You can't get stronger today, worrying about yesterday. And you know if the sun's out, the gun's out. Energy, energy, energy. This nigga said the way I apologize, I promise it. Yo, wake up when you wanna follow when I stop a shit. Run up on me, I get the drop of shit. What's it on me like they wanna be my opposite? I'm honestness. I really think that y'all said not that shit. You know, like, don't be on my pocket shit. Air balls from my side of the story. Like, when I run my face, I don't be rocking shit. And I won't stop in the cloud and you run like it's a cloud of it. I said, baby, really mind playing me. So I put me back ever since I made it out of it. Won't be in the same life. They ain't make that dollar with no shit. All that bitches phone, man, be riding dick. Solid to the bone. Niggas say me cause they counterfeit. Besides, for the low, I need a pound of it. I'm solid of it. I ain't on the block, I'm not a ton of shit. Can't say that I ain't on the block because I found it. Hold on, nigga. So you got to turn off your niggas. Say the other day. Fucking niggas talk about it. That's the other day. You can't get stronger today. Worry about yesterday. You ain't no gangster, you ain't gon' body still us like how it sound. This thought is making sure my pockets thinking I could work. I'm chasing that paper, you worry about it. Yeah, niggas that can't even buy their mama shit. Right, say, I just can't cash, I do not buy that shit. I'm kinda rich, you know I got money out there, though. Rollie was playing, I do some icing. Look at you, like you was stupid, you got the price of it. You net banks, we bored, they really talking shit. If you got smart of your name, I just might highlight it. Think about speaking on me, you better not try that shit. I was busting guns before, I said, I got a stick. When I'm in the trenches, I'm gonna have to stick. Who I am, let me remind them, I won't smoke, I'm feeling on me. They need some oxygen, playing hardball, they saw this kind of shit. 10 millimeter with a karate kick, I'm out of lit. Don't say you don't let, don't even talk it, rest. Fuck on my team, 30 shots in it. You know how this is. You got your shirt off, wasn't you just 6 hours a day? Yeah, but that's the other day. Can't get stronger today, worrying about yesterday. And you know the sun's out, the guns out, energy. Nigga stronger today, nigga, thinking about the past, nigga, I'm moving forward, nigga. Niggas gonna stay hating on me, nigga. And I'm gonna keep on popping my shit, nigga. Politicking on whatever, nigga. Niggas know what's happening with me, nigga. Mama, when it comes to this rap shit, there's no cap shit. Niggas know what's happening up. Mama, niggas can't fuck with me. Yeah. We keep that energy. Keep that energy. Niggas envy me. I got that energy, nigga. I got that energy, nigga. Hey, yo, healthy. Why you got your shirt on? Wasn't you just 6 hours a day? Yeah, but that's the other day. You can't get stronger today, worrying about yesterday. And you know the sun's out the gun. Why you got your shirt off? But I ain't stop doing that simply. Like I said, you could have been on that lace fun, acting all lace and money, but don't try to bring my name. Like I don't take care of my mama. My mama go shopping every chance she gets. Guess why? Not because of you. Because you tell her $1,200 that you already owe her. And like I'm gonna leave you alone because the world don't know that you're like literal mental patient. And they laughing at you and not with you. You're making a fool out of yourself. I want you to know that. Like, I could have got on there and told them how you broke out of Lakeside. How you had to take an IQ test and they determined that you had to go to the mental hospital. And how you broke out there. And they had to find you and come bring you back. You're a mental patient. So I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you. And the world is making fun of me when I hate that for you. But continue to get your money, continue to do whatever you do, but stop doing that simply. Like I said, you could continue to do whatever you do, but do it on your own name. Or you can use my name, but not in no bad way. Don't be on no, I'm Glorilla's. Don't lie on me. You could have kept going with the stud realist people saying you look like me, the stud version of me. Do it like that. I might would have went ahead and did something with you. But I don't do. My siblings that I don't with, they know why I don't with them. Me getting money don't make it no difference. If I did 7 years ago, I still don't, no matter that I got money, go get your own money. Go get it how I had to get it. I don't owe you a fuck. I hope this bring you up too. Go line screaming at the phone with your goddamn schizophrenic and make you some money. And keep my name out your mouth, keep my mama name out your mouth, keep my daddy, keep my whole family name out your mouth. Go do something with them boys you got over there. Continue to do whatever you do, but do it on your own name. Or you can use my name. Him, he loved me. Don't you, babe? Him, it's the love of my motherfucking life, baby, baby. Him, be cheating sometimes, but he always come back because once you let a dog roam, they always know their way home. You don't be cheating. But this my motherfucking man. So Vicky and Victoria, y'all be in phone. I seen y'all texting. So they tell them you can't talk to them no more. I can't talk to them no more. Y'all done. They tell them that you never loved them. Never loved y'all. I would never love y'all. Who you love? Me. Who you love with your whole heart, baby? Yeah. I love you too. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. You like it. But that's my motherfucking bad. Ain't bad. Okay. I don't know. You need to fucking hear that. But him, hold your head up, baby. That's my motherfucking man. Indeed. Him, he loved me. Don't you, baby? Him, it's the love of my motherfucking life, baby. Him, be cheating sometimes, but he always come back because once you let a dog roam, they always know their way home. That ain't true. You don't be cheating. But this my motherfucking man. So Vicky and Victoria, y'all be in phone. I seen y'all texting. So they. I don't know.
Finally.
I don't know. Need to.
Your favorite way? How you doing, ladies?
Charlie is out of bounds. Good defensive team. And Duran. I've never seen Lucy on this. That's not control. He was on the bench and he came out just about that. Conley is out of bounds. Good defensive team. And Duran. I've never seen Lucy on this. It's now Miles. And Duran. That's not control. Right there, yeah. Turn with the right hand to the face. Started it off. And then Miles went after Duran. And then Isaiah Stewart. He was in the game at all. Miles got some blows in. I've never seen Musa anywhere close. He was going to control. Right there, yeah. Turn with right there, yeah. Turn with the right hand to the face. Started it all. And then Miles went after Duran. And then Isaiah Stewart. He was in the game at all. And Miles got some blows in. I've never seen Collie is not a problem. Good defensive team. And Duran. I've never seen Musa give up this. It's not Miles. And Duran. Step. That's not it's all.